not doing that? Not letting that ad play. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue this, shall we? I think we shall. 21 skull plays. Well, we got a heart. That's something. And something is better than nothing. True story. Something is better than nothing. Who would have thought? Oh, what's he doing? Random? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Shut up, Navi. Can we just all agree that Navi is the worst? Like, can we just agree? Let's go. There we go. We don't have the bow, so we can't even do this. We can't get that chest. That's okay. Gosh, Link pushes blocks so slowly. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go one floor down. Out into here, and then around to here. Oh, I have to push it into place, that's right. It's too tall for me to climb up on right now. But when it sinks down, like that, it's fine. Then we can just, you know... Alright. We have 2 small keys, so this isn't even a problem. Thanks, Navi. Thanks for that useless information. Is the corridor twisted though? Is it really? I hadn't noticed. Okay, well this one I'm not gonna dock Navi for. It's actually a good piece of advice. You know, for someone who hasn't played the game before. And in this room we just have to pass the post sister. Oh good, she's on the 3rd one, so we only have to hear the laugh once. I honestly forgot they make you backtrack through this game. Come on. What? No! Ah! I didn't mean to side hop. I need to go over here. I mean, I guess what you meant to do and what you did are two different things. Oh, wonderful! The Skulltula gave us three hearts this time. Okay. Alright, back up to the top. Wonder how that is. Okay, alright. Oh, I can't even climb up on the railing, that's right. Okay, let's try this again. Now, two more show up! Yay! Come on. Crap. What? That was the sound of him dying, I think. Because my last hit still registered. Because I struck him as he struck me. But since I was already dead, since I was like close enough to dying, it counted it for him. Well, that sucks. It's okay. But that was weird. Okay. Alright, let's go up here. Okay. There's the boss key. We had to hear it twice. It's not that bad, honestly. Oh, I have to start with the first skelly bones again. Okay, come here. Come at me, bro. Well. See, what's extremely unfair is that he can go over the hole. But that's just to make sure the fight can progress. And that you don't have to fall down just to, like, continue on to the next skelly bones. But, like, why can he do it? Why not just have the ground there from the start? Crap. These guys are surprisingly difficult. These guys are surprisingly difficult with a hammer. Meanwhile, it turns out the Wolfos are literally no different. No different. Hey, Madness with a twist. How you doing? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. But yeah, 240 and hopefully, you know, climbing further and further. You know, I always try to look to the next goal that's there. And I think for the channel, that would be 300 subs. But I think really, my goal in streaming is just to have fun. And to gain some new, like, to gain some awesome people along the way. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm doing those two things, I'm, like, that's good enough for me. Don't get me wrong, it's great to have, you know, additional subs and things of that nature, but that is not my primary focus. I'm also aware how ironic that is, or me saying that is, anyway, considering my titles are literally pushing for more subs / followers. But the point being, I only do that to grow the community and grow the channel. It's not, you know, it's not a greed thing, it's not an ego thing. So, but yeah, so welcome back to the stream. There we go. Can you just backflip over this railing? Oh, you totally can! I bet you could backflip over this one too. I mean, there's no point to it since it's just a simple hop down. But what you gonna do? Come on, Skelly Bones. Let's go, you and me. Let's dance. Come on. You know you want to jump slash. Come on. Let's dance. Just you and me, Skelly Bones. there's the one. So now let's pick a random one. All right. Ah! Shoot. I'll get it. I'll get it one of these times. And I get nothing. Maybe Deku seeds are the way to go. Oh, hey, cool, magic. Maybe Din's fire would work on them. Maybe Din's fire would, like, one-shot them. I don't know. We'll see. So how are you, Madness? Get out of here, floor or wall masters. Alright. Into the next room. This is the room with the bow chest. That's what's killing me here. Like, I get this, and it's just... I'm just doing this to get a medallion. Because I need the forest medallion. I believe this is the time we're going to kill those skelly bones. I'm coming for you, skelly bones. I'm gonna kill ya. That was really smooth. Well, great. Okay, come on. There we go. We got out of there relatively unscathed. Crap. Okay, maybe Din's Fire will work here. Oh, it doesn't work on him. Shoot. Come on, give me something. So Din's Fire doesn't work on them. Huh. Din's Fire doesn't work on them. I think I need a more efficient way to take care of them. I mean, I could try using Deku Nuts, but Deku Nuts only stun them when they are vulnerable. Or maybe I just need to be a little more cautious. Maybe that's all it is. I'm probably rushing into things. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. They can grab you on ladders. So I'll just, you know, not. Because on ladders, you're a sitting duck. Okay. Oh, we're starting this off. Yo, what's up, Dan? How you doing? I'm doing good. Just, you know, swordless challenge. The usual. Oh. Ah! That's good to hear, Dan. What tools do I have at my disposal? The hammer was supposed to make this easier. Clearly that didn't happen. Give me 3 hearts. Well, you gave me 1 heart. That'll help a little. I just don't know. I mean, obviously you're intended to use the sword, and the sword makes it a lot easier. But the problem with the Mega 10 hammer is the same problem with the Biggoron Sword. I can't use my shield. Maybe bombs would do it? I don't know. Oh, whoops. Actually, I need my hook shot here. Because I just can't, like, sit there and stun them. Give me 3 hearts. You gave me 1 heart. That'll help. I gotta think bombs do something to them. Bombs have always done damage to Stalfos. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay. Back into the Skelly Bones room. And the problem is the second ones, the pair that show up are paired together magically. Or rather, they will respawn. Like, if you kill one, but don't kill the other fast enough, it'll respawn. There we go. Give me something else. Well, you didn't give me something helpful. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Come on. It's okay. All the hits I got from bombs landed on the other guy, I'm pretty sure. Ah! Oh, because you saw the hole in the middle but didn't see where the land fell down and covered it up. Oh, shoot! I'm using up bombs. Bombs are a valuable resource. It's so weird, though, that Din's fire does nothing to them. But bombs will hurt them. I'm gonna equip my Ocarina over bombs right now. Alright. Oh, whoops. I'm trying to go into a wall. That's not gonna work. You can't go up a wall, silly. I can kill one Skelly Bones, but the other one is causing me problems. Allow us. Come on. Oh, and as for how they can't, or why he can't fall there, but I can. Basically, it has to do with making sure the game proceeds normally. Because that room resets when you fall down. So if you were to kill him and then the other two spawn, like if he were to fall down to the lower level and then the other two spawned, it wouldn't be good. Alright. No. Wait, where am I? Okay. Here I am. Alright, Skelly Bones. How about you? Whoops. Now the floor drops. Yeah! There you go. You just gotta brute force your way through it. I genuinely encourage anyone looking for a challenge in Ocarina of Time. I genuinely encourage them to try beating that room with nothing but the Megaton Hammer. It's surprisingly difficult. Mainly because of the timing on it. Like, the timing's weird. Alright. So we now have a bow. And yes, if you're wondering, I could have broken those pots during the battle, but when you're fighting a Skelly Bones, it's a little hard to get hearts from pots. Not here. There we go. Now here's the question. Can you hit ghosts with a hammer? I never thought I'd be asking this question. You can, okay. Cool. Arrows, arrows. I need the bow and arrow. And the heart. Okay. It's gonna be really interesting to see if we can beat Phantom Ganon. From what I understand, Phantom Ganon can be hit with the hammer. Jeez. It takes 6 hammer hits. Oh, I bet you can also hit them with the frickin' bow and arrow. Okay. Alright, well. Through here is the green sister. Well, okay. Oh, we've got one key, conveniently. Ah, shoot. I don't have a key. I need a key to get through there and continue. Okay. Well, back we go. We need the boss key anyway, so we were going to have to backtrack through this part. Regardless. But, honestly, I can't even remember what you get for shooting the eye in the block room. What? Why can I get up here? You can't... What? Ah, that's confusing. Maybe the block puzzle has a chest? There's a chest in here. Whoops. Oh, I'm on the second level. Right. I'm really hoping this is a small key. Bandoleros. Great. I don't think I skipped over any keys yet. Whoops. I forgot I was on the second level. Let's see if I can hit the eye from here. Ah, it was pretty close. Hey, I did it. That was purely an I'm bored challenge. It's like, I'm bored, what can I do? Oh, screw you, Skull. So now we need to do the Wall Master. Or Floor Master chest? No, 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 no. It can't grab me in cutscenes, right? It can't grab me right out of cutscenes, right? Oh, crap. There we go. Cool. There we go. Yay, magic. Alright, this should be the small key I need. Yep. Alright. Okay. Yeah, whenever you have to deal with wall masters or floor masters, and it's a requirement to deal with them, the best thing to do is just use Inspire. Get in and out. But note to self, they can also be killed with 2 arrows. Who knew? Thanks, Navi. Thanks. What, the boss key chest? The thing I already got? Thanks, Navi. Oops. Alright, now we have the key to continue. Well, there we go. Alright, we'll ride the merry-go-round. There we go. What's up with this? What is this room? Is this a Scopola? Ah. Oh, it's the ceiling falling down. Thanks, Navi. Never would have known without you, buddy. Is this arrows? Okay, I actually really needed that, so. Okay, well. Come on. What? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know what happens if you void out or if you time out, because I've never timed out before. So great. All right. Wide open space. This is the worst mini boss fight period throughout the entire game. You shouldn't take any damage in this fight. There we go. Now the purple flame is in the center. Both rooms I could access here are closed off. Well, time to check Twitter while I solve this boring puzzle. Oh, whoops. Okay. Nothing else to do here. On this turn of the wheel. Scopola. Ah, there's the switch. I do believe that unlocked the way to the boss. Yep. Alright, Phantom Ganon, let's do this. Which is funny, because technically it's actually Phantom Ganondorf. Oh, whatever. That was close. Should have had that, but whatever. Also should have had that. Oh, I'm gonna need an empty bottle. Can you place the hook shot? What? It just fizzled out. I can't switch. I can't switch to the hammer fast enough. mean, yeah, no, that sounds about right. It's incredibly difficult to do this with no sword. Deflecting his bolts with a bottle, it's really difficult. Okay, cool. Oh, arrows will just instantly kill him and drop their prize. Okay, they don't even have to, like, boom, boom. Well, thankfully, we should just be able to go straight into the boss. I don't think we have to do the buttons again. That is a true statement. Okay. That's it. Okay, we're actually getting hits in this time. Whoops. Oof. I was doing well there for a while. If he gets away, like if he goes further away, I need to use Z targeting to get back close to him. Alright. This is a much more interesting fight when you don't use a sword. That one. That one. That one. Oh, I probably could have gotten multiple hits in there. Whoops. Realistically, I only got 2 mistakes here. Oh, that sucked. He hit it back. Well. Are you kidding me? This is going to be difficult. It adds quite an amount of challenge to the game. Nothing? Okay. It's incredible, actually. This game uses surround sound to its advantage. I mean, of course, a lot of modern games do, but actually, a lot of modern games just have surround sound. They don't really use it to their advantage. You know, unless you're freaking Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Well. Wow. Crap. Yeah. Wait. What? No, you can't shoot it back at him with the hammer. What? Okay, so what I did there, you can shoot it back at him with an empty bottle. So what I did is I hit it back at him with an empty bottle and then quickly switched to the hammer and hit him. That's the sort of stuff you have to do in this run, this challenge. This is proving to be quite a difficult run. Yeah, it's crazy because the timer to hit him is such a small one that you have to do that. You have to use the bottle to hit it back and quickly switch to the hammer and hit him. Because otherwise he flies back into the air. You have no idea. Like, Child Link dungeons, simple. Very simple. Because he has Deku sticks. Child Link can use Deku sticks which are actually a lot of the time stronger than your Kokiri Sword. Most people don't realize that. But Adult Link has no such feature. So like for Volvagia, what I had to do was I actually didn't even know this was possible, but you can use the hammer to stun him and then hit him very precisely with the hammer again and actually deal damage to him. Also, fun fact, in this fight, you can tell which Phantom Ganon is the real one because surround sound is used. And the sound actually plays louder wherever the real one is. Which I didn't discover until a run or two ago of the randomizer. The only problem with the bottle is, gamers please server? But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate it. That's RTG server, right? Wow. Sorry, I post to 6 servers, but thank you so much for the sub. The Phantom Ganon is kicking my butt, man. In this challenge, at least. This is like crazy lit. Yeah, okay, alright. I thought so. I just had to double check. I'm like, I don't know Gamer Brews. Because I've seen you post there as well. Actually, I think specifically what I've seen you post is hello in the main chat. Gamer Brews? I totally will. Thanks for the recommendation. Alright. So that's the real one. It's amazing because a lot of modern games don't even utilize surround sound. So, to see a game from this early on use surround sound, it's just crazy. Oh, come on! That went right through him. Oops. The problem is I can't Z-target. Z-targeting with a bottle actually makes your aim much worse. Somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but Z-targeting with a bottle actually makes your aim much worse. Shoot. This is really pushing my Zelda skills here. Which are not my best. Platforming? Mario? Sure. Let's go all day. Zelda? I'm not the best at Zelda. Also, fun fact, the bow or hookshot will one-shot Skulltulas. But the bow, I didn't realize until now, or until this stream, will actually go ahead and kill them, and they don't even have to fall to the ground. They'll just drop whatever prize they're going to give out if they're going to give it. Notification on my phone. Hey, Ego, you were, gosh, you were the one doing Cuphead, right? You posted some stream links on RTG's server. Okay. Oh, this is the real one. How's that going for you? Hit me with your best shot. Wow, that was embarrassing. It is rather difficult. Yes. Okay. Whoops. That was a mistake. No! Ah, crap. Well, that didn't even go anywhere. Aw, dude. The problem with using a bottle in this fight is if you have to do any more than one hit on him, like just swing and then it hits him and he's down, you have to do an arc for the bottle. So you can't just like a normal sword swing is just a very short arc. So it doesn't matter that you have to take that time to swing the sword. With a bottle, you have to actually think about every single move. I'm not sure I actually knew what I was getting into when I did a Swordless challenge. And the sad thing is, this challenge might end on a technicality. Like, it might be over on a technicality. But I could also possibly get away with this on a technicality. See, the very last moment of actual gameplay, you're supposed to take the last strike at Ganon. And as such, you officially have to hit the B button, I believe. Hey there, Phantom Ganon. You officially have to hit the B button, I believe. And if that's the case, that's the attacking with the sword button. Oh, is it literally just the same painting? Okay. I mean, I'm good with that. But there's no way it's going to be the same painting again. But then the thing is, it enters into a cutscene. It does a cutscene of Link dealing the final blow to Ganon. But the catch is, I still have that moment. I still have, there's still that moment where I have to press the button to attack, and then Link attacks. So the question becomes, does that count as actually having hit the attack button? In other words, is this challenge over on a technicality or not? You know, you press the B button, sure, and technically Link attacks after you press the B button, but it enters into a cutscene. So I guess the question really becomes, where does input end? Oh jeez, I almost lost that. Shoot. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Phantom Ganon is dead! Yes! Oh. Oh, jeez. My heart was racing there. I really appreciate it, Echo. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I would obviously love to have more viewers. But you know, I am absolutely glad to have what viewers I do. Because I guess the way I look at it is that it's a lot better to have viewers who are going to be interactive and that I can talk to and be personal with and respond to than viewers who, then have like 100 viewers but only be able to, really keep up and talk with a few of them. And the sad thing is, my mods, as great as they are, obviously can't make it to every stream. If because otherwise they would be able to interact with people, and a bigger crowd wouldn't be that much of a problem. You know, we could all interact together. They could help me interact with some of them. I could interact with some of them, but as it stands right now, you know, I will gladly take a more personal connection with fewer viewers than a larger crowd that I can't talk to all of them because I'm one person. I can't read, you know, 100 some people commenting all at once. Alright, so that's 2 medallions down. It's not bad. So here's the fun part. We get to sequence break. I mean, we've already sequence break. We already did a sequence break within the game, but yeah, well, I mean, like, I don't know quite, I don't know exactly what you're saying, but, I mean, the other thing is that, like, the reason my mods can't make it to the stream is they have their own lives, they do their own things, so, if you're suggesting, like, creating a channel within a Discord server, that would work, but again, you know, I still wouldn't have... You know, I still would have that problem of not being able to interact with everyone. If you're suggesting create a Discord server, I actually have my own Discord server. And I'm quite proud of it. It's not the largest Discord server, but it's nice for what it is. So. When I have 100 plus viewers. That's true. That's absolutely true. Alright. Let's go get the Prelude of Light. Oh, that's right. It puts you at Kokiri Forest. I forgot about that. And Link gets shocked because, like, Deku Jr. over here shows up. And he gets real close to it. For some reason. Good thing it doesn't release poisonous spores, right? Oh, what is this? I'm sorry, Zelda. I failed you. Yeah. Also, fun fact. This is actually the Deku tree we see in Wind Waker. It is... I mean, it's more than just implied that, it's more than just implied that Wind Waker, essentially, the flooded over land... We know the flooded over land is a version of Hyrule, but people have actually theorized that it is the Ocarina of Time Hyrule. Which makes sense according to official Zelda timeline. At least one of them. But, so people theorize that, like, the Forest Haven is Kokiri Forest. They theorize that Kakariko, not Kakariko, Windfall Island was Kakariko, or is Kakariko. There's this one channel that went through and has done, like, a bunch of these connections, and it's super interesting. Similarly, there's a theory not from the channel that I'm referring to, but there's a theory that's there that Firing Isle was actually the top of Death Mountain. So, the mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree. But anyway, let me tell you, that was the most difficult fight there. Phantom Ganon, that was the most difficult fight of this challenge so far. Because, like, I mean, obviously you saw that. But there have been several interesting fights as well. The Stalfos were super difficult. I mean, normally you just take out your sword and jump slash them and it's over in no time. But the hammer just makes it... Because the hammer takes time even to do a basic swing, it just makes the battle that much more difficult. Oh, I didn't even notice this. You cure the darkness in the forest, so now all the harmful creatures are gone. I don't know how I never noticed that. But anyway, like I said, Volvagia, the fire dragon, that was an interesting battle. But once I learned that the hammer can stun him and then you can precisely hit him, the understanding of my fight was great, but actually executing the fight, that was a little more difficult. Let me think. So the Fire Dancer. A Fire Dancer was very interesting. The Fire Dancer, what I had to do was hookshot him out of his body, and I tried using bombs bomb shoes at first. And that'll work if you have enough of them, but you need a lot of bombs or bomb shoes, and you need to land almost every hit. Or you could just hookshot him over and over again. Turns out the hookshot makes quick work out of the Fire Dancer. Not quite as fast as the sword. The sword is 9 hits. Hookshot took about, I think, 15 hits. About 5 per stage. But still, the hookshot was much faster than running out of bombs. So... Alright, let's go get Prelude to Light. So yeah, those fights were interesting. Big Octo was a joke. Big Octo, I just made it so that I could hit him, and then I jump slashed him once with a Deku stick. And he was dead. The Lizalfos went down pretty quickly. I think it was 2 jump slashes each. King Dodongo only went down in 2 jump slashes. That was interesting. And then Goma goes down in 2, I think. But you know, that just shows like how much easier the Child Link side of things are. As long as you have Deku sticks, like everything goes by super quickly. Okay. Upright, upright, left up. Shoot. I'm going too fast. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's gonna come in handy in a moment. Great. Prelude to Light. Alright. So, the thing is, without a sword, Dark Link is incredibly difficult. Or rather, without a sword and without double magic to use Din's Fire over and over again and quick kill him. So, what I'm going to do instead is go get Epona Song so that I can free Epona as an adult, then hop over Gerudo Valley, rescue the Carpenters, navigate the haunted wasteland blind with no lens of truth, to get to the Desert Colossus and learn the Requiem of Spirit, so that I can get Nehru's Love, which will make the Dark Link fight stupidly easy. It's a rather extreme workaround, but wait, maybe I'm overthinking this. Because Nehru's Love is at the Desert Colossus Ferry, but what if I just look up Double Magic instead? Okay, cool. Cool, I guess. Hey, Jenny Loback, thank you so much for subscribing, or for following. Sorry. I'm used to YouTube, not Twitch. Oh, it's going to be way easier. Instead of getting Epona, it's going to be way easier just to get Double Magic. Especially since I have the Bolero of Fire. So I've already gone through and cleared out a vast majority of the Water Temple. I actually didn't even realize that Double Magic. I'm going to have to navigate the Wasteland blind anyway. But this is a much less roundabout way. I don't have to. I could go do the bottom of the well, but I just don't want to do bottom of the well. That's a mini dungeon. Okay, well, my bottle is there. Oh, I should also take off my Zora tunic if I'm going to Bolero. Hang on. There we go. Because you only need to smash the rocks, which means you just need to get into the Death Mountain crater. And you need to have the Megaton Hammer, but that's not an issue. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure I was about to have to get the Silver Gauntlets if I had tried to do the other thing. Which means I would have had to have gone through the Child Link side of the Spirit Temple. There we go. There we go. All right. So, Ego, what is your experience with Ocarina of Time? Great Fairies just creep me out. I kind of prefer the Wind Waker ones, if I'm being honest. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. This is such a simpler solution. Cool. I'm pretty sure kids had nightmares from this. You're obsessed with the Zelda randomizers, though? The Zelda randomizers are a lot of fun. Personally, I can do a fairly straightforward Zelda 1 randomizer where, like, it's fair settings. I find it way more fun to just turn on the OP settings. Because, like, there's a certain combination of settings you can do, and it just... It makes the game stupidly OP. Like, it makes you stupidly OP within the game. And it's a lot of fun to just go through God mode, essentially. Because a lot of the later enemies in the game still provide a challenge. But for me personally, I actually don't like the original game of Ocarina of Time that much. In fact, I wrote an article called Why I Hate Ocarina of Time. He casually mentions. But the randomizer, I actually love the randomizer. I wouldn't mind really learning the randomizer and like learning to speedrun it. You've never done Wind Waker? I've never done Wind Waker randomizer, I've never done Link's Awakening randomizer, and I've never done Zelda 2 randomizer. So, you just beat Majora's Mask. I've also never beaten Majora's Mask. I've never played Majora's Mask either. At the time I am playing this, the original Wind Waker? Oh, okay. See you, Dan. I mean, if it makes you feel better, up until a month ago or so, I had never even played played Wind Waker, the original. So, well, hey there, buddy. Let's not, shall we? Oh, this room sucks without the hover boots. It's funny, there are so many things I'm used to from this randomizer. But anyway, yeah, up until a month ago or so, I had never even played, like, started or done anything with Wind Waker. It was just one of those things, well, for one, the game's expensive. If you go through regular channels, Amazon, eBay, blah, 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 trying to get Wind Waker, you're probably going to spend about 80 bucks. But there's this great app I found that, like, people sell their items for reduced, like, severely reduced prices. So, at least compared to what it would be on other sites. So, what was I saying? Oh, so through that app, I managed to get Wind Waker for, I think, 25, 30 bucks. Which is really good, considering, you know, it's normally 80. Cool. I think give you a magic refill here. Alright. But yeah. Actually, until about 3 years ago or so, maybe 4, I don't think I had played a single Zelda game, period. Which is weird, because there are quite a few I really like now. Well... I mean, this works too. Oh, well. And I thought the hammer was supposed to be like an automatic hit on it. Shoot, I can't Z target him. Shoot. Is there no pot or anything like that that I could smash to get some magic? Because otherwise, how the heck are you supposed to get rid of him with Din's fire? That's what I want to know. Where is he? There he is. Well... There we go! Finally! Ugh. God, that fight would not end. And the long shot, ladies and gentlemen. Or rather, there you go. Okay, I need to break out my Ocarina here. Also, I just want to address this. So, I did a sword slash there, but it's because this game has some stupid mechanics to it, where if you press B to put away an item, because B is also used to slash your sword, you will slash your sword. 2, I didn't actually attack him or hit him with the sword, so, you know, that's something to consider. And then 3, I started off playing it where, like, if I slash with the sword at all, that's considered it, and then I have to go back, but I kept forgetting to save. And or even if I did save, like, if you save in a temple, it's not going to put you back at the start of the room. It'll put you back at the start of a temple. So you have to go back through everything again. So I just decided, for the sake of saving time and for not having repetitive gameplay, I'm just going, like, as long as I don't deal damage to anything with a sword, which could technically be defined as attacking within the rules, as long as I don't deal damage to anything with a sword, we're good. So, just wanted to address that. And quite frankly, like, it's not fun for me to play the same sections over and over again because of the way, like, because there's, like, this broken mechanic in the game. Because every time I've pulled out my sword, it's been accidental. Iron boots. There we go. I have to get this. Oh, okay. That turned out to be easier. Okay, for this one, I want to take off the iron boots. And then swim out to the edge. Smash these. Oh, come to me, fairy. No, fairy, come back. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Shoot. Okay, there we go. I need my bow. But I'm also going to need the long shot here. There we go. I don't remember where this is on the map. There we go. There we go. Cool. Okay. It's funny, I actually thought that bombs were going to be a much bigger resource than they are. Hey Shiny, how you doing? Ego, speaking of my mods, here is one of them. Alright, no worries, Ego. Hope you have a good night. Night for me. I had to think about that. Is this where I wanted to go? Yes. I'm good, Shiny. Thanks for asking. No, this is not where I wanted to go. Then I want to go across the way. Oh, Ego. Sorry, Ego. My brain is not working properly tonight. That was what the energy drink was for. To hopefully make it work right. Alright. Lego my ego. No, the drink just hasn't taken effect yet. Or I don't know, maybe next time I should just get like 2 of them to drink. I'll just be like Oliver Queen. Energy drink. You have failed this city. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I still feel bad for calling you that, though. Okay. Oh. I mean, I still try to call people by their proper names. There we go. God, Adult Link's arms can just, like, stretch 1.5 miles. No! Great. Alright, see ya. No! Go away! Oh good, they're both down. Oh! Alright, cool. I forgot there's... Oops. There's something up here besides the Skulltula. Wait, do I not... Oh! I have to put on iron boots to sink down. And so that the current doesn't take me away. Alright, let's grab the Skulltula while we're down here. Just so that there's no risk. How many gold Skulltula tokens is that? 24. I might as well go for 30 at this point. I'm doing so well with those and destroying those. I don't have a key. I don't have a key. I came all this way. Now I don't have a key. I think I have an idea of how to get a key, though. Wow, great. These guys followed me down. You got a new game theory from MatPat? So Link uses a boomerang in the Ocarina of Time. Got me thinking, Ninten from Earthbound Beginnings uses a boomerang in the Ocarina of Hope. So Link is Ninten. Oops, that's not the tunic I want to wear. There we go. Alright. The only problem with that... Actually, no, never mind. It's fine. I was about to say the only problem with that is MatPat makes sure everything is canon that he's talking about. So the Ocarina of Time side, in other words, like the separate sources. So like the Ocarina of Time and Link using a boomerang, it's fine. But like I had to think about if Earthbound Beginnings is an officially recognized game within the Earthbound canon. I was thinking you were talking about Earthbound Halloween Hack. I was like, I don't think that's canon. But then I realized you were talking about Earthbound Beginnings. And I was like, oh, okay. Never mind, yeah. Besides, it's just a joke anyway, so. Oh my gosh. He's gotten a lot more, or a lot less lenient in recent years. Like, he used to be like, oh, well, here's this theory, except it doesn't work out. But let's give them the biggest benefit of the doubt possible. And nowadays it's just like, well, that proves that this can't happen. Like, he did the theory about Ant-Man... About the whole meme with Ant-Man going inside Thanos' butt in Endgame. He did a whole theory on that meme saying how it's not possible. And it's like, he doesn't even give the benefit of the doubt. He used to go to, like, crazy circumstances to give the benefit of the doubt. And, like, he doesn't even do that. It's not even like... Because he's saying, oh, well, Thanos is so strong, it wouldn't be possible. And, like, he's not even given the chance, like... Oh, but... Okay, let's assume... Oh, shoot. I don't think I can get up here. Shoot. It's not even like... Let's assume Thanos's insides were as strong as a typical human's. Instead, it's just like, nope, not possible. Oh, I guess... Spoiler alert for that film theory. In case you hadn't checked out the one about Ant-Man going inside Thanos' butt, and you were going to. They should really put the spoiler alerts before the spoilers. In the Sans' Nest theory, he's like, Undertale is a sequel to Earthbound Halloween Hack. Well, it is. It is. But that's because Earthbound Halloween Hack is not made by the person or the group or anything that did Earthbound. Earthbound Halloween Hack is made by Toby Fox, who made Undertale. So... Now, the problem is he uses the character of Ness, which, unless I'm mistaken, originally belongs to Earthbound. Earthbound Halloween Hack was simply ROM hack that someone did of Earthbound. Therefore, it would be hard to justify it as canon. But because Earthbound Halloween Hack uses Ness, he can use that connection. I feel like I've gone in this room in the randomizer, and my question was always, what is the point of this room? I mean, obviously they have a fair number of rooms in the game that are just meant. I think Din's Fire can actually hit switches, maybe. Well, it can kill gold Skulltulas, that's for sure. In the Sans' Nest theory, he's like, Undertale is a sequel to Earthbound Halloween Hack. Oh, whoops, I already read that. Ness is not in Halloween Hack? He's the only main character not in the game. Well... to be fair, I believe Sans' Nest isn't even MatPat's theory? Every once in a while he does a theory that's not his own. And he usually, like, credits people at some point or another. How the... what? What the heck am I supposed to do here? Like, how am I supposed to... how am I supposed to get this Skulltula? It's not gonna do magic. Well, that didn't work. What the heck? Well, it's not a joke theory. See, that's the thing. It's not a joke theory. There's a difference between his joke theories and theories he doesn't necessarily believe but is simply exploring. Sans' Nest was one where he read it online. He thought it was an interesting theory, so he explored it. He explored the possibility, though he has since admitted that he doesn't personally believe it. Okay, where's the freaking eye I'm supposed to shoot? Or whatever this puzzle is. How do you... what? There's no eye? What am I supposed to do here? I can't fire through it. What the heck am I supposed to do to get this? If I go back and press the switch... I mean, just because it's not a joke theory doesn't mean it can't be funny. I don't get the heck is the deal with this room? Oh, wait. Maybe you can't dive to do it, but maybe you can... Maybe you can Iron Boots it. That would be nada. No! No, but seriously, how do you get this Skulltula? This is driving me insane. Do I have to bring the dragon statue to life or something like that? That would be pretty cool, actually. Song requests are not on, no. I can turn them on in a moment. I don't understand. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh. Oh, it says you can use Din's Fire. What? I know, right? It would be cool if that were the way to solve it. Do I just have to stand in a specific location? I don't have magic left. So they say you're supposed to use Spin Attack or Din's Fire. I can't use Din's Fire anymore, and Spin Attacking is out of the question. So, because that's okay. There are plenty of Skulltulas I can get. But yeah, it'd be cool to if you like brought the dragon statue to life. Let me put the Ocarina on. Actually, you know what? I think for my Swordless playthrough, I'm gonna keep song request off. Just because if I turn on song request, it's gonna get copyright flagged. And then the stream will be taken down. I'm a little more aware of that now. Mainly because I want the challenge to be intact. I want all the streams of the challenge to be intact. So okay. I need the bow. Hey, look, magic. Cool. Okay, well that was a long sidetracking. Oh no! I think that was... No, wait, that couldn't have been... I was about to say, I thought that was, where you go to reactivate the water level up to the top. But it couldn't have been. Now I need to think where I went. Now I need to think where I went that needed that key. It's there. It's on the first floor. Looks like I need to go up through the top. Because that last chest should be the boss key chest. Yeah, here we go. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. You know, it's amazing that the Kokiri boots still fit Link. I mean, you know... There we go. Simple enough. No! Ah, you jerks! Darn straight. You stay down there and think about your actions. Well. Hey, Divine Flurry. No. So far, it's not frame perfect at all. Oh, shoot. I forgot about this guy. Actually, I could just do this. But yeah, no, so far it's been very... It hasn't been easy, but as far as, like, frame perfect, it's far from frame perfect. Yay, boss key chest. The main things... Let me think. The main things you need to know are, as Kid Link, Deku Sticks are going to be your best friend. They can deal with the bosses, with a lot of the bosses, much faster than the Kokiri Sword ever can. So, like, even in the original game, frankly, it's better to use Deku Sticks, if you can afford them. As Adult Link, you need to know the Fire Dancer. Oops. The Fire Dancer... Well, I should start with Forest. Well, no. You're going to want to go into Fire Temple first, because you can do that. You can go into Fire Temple. And you'll want to do that to get the Megaton Hammer. As far as Fire Dancer goes, you can actually use the hookshot not only to get him out of his fire, but also to continually hit him and deal damage to him. Volvagia, similar sort of thing. He can be hit with the hammer to stun him, but then you can also use the hammer to damage him. As for so after you do Fire Temple, I would recommend doing Forest Temple. The Stalfos, really, it's just about patience and dodging. If you do those two things, you'll be good. Phantom Ganon is tricky. You need an empty bottle, which is fine, because Princess Ruto's letter is in a bottle, so you're going to have to get an empty bottle anyway. But then, You can use the empty bottle to hit his shots back at him when he starts firing magical shots. And then you can actually use the hammer to hit him, but you have to have really quick timing on it. You have to switch from bottle to hammer. Dark Link, you're just going to want to get the double magic upgrade, which is in Death Mountain Crater. So you can grab it on your way out of the Fire Temple. And Din's Fire is another important one. You're going to want Din's Fire and double magic. That should make decently good work of Dark Link. You may want to grab a magic potion before going in there so you can just spam Din's Fire over and over again and get a very easy win. And that's as far as I've gotten. So, that's the run so far. It's not frame perfect at all. I've used exactly 0 cheats, 0 glitches. Though I have mentioned already, this run might be dead at the very end due to a technicality. We will see. Oops, I should have equipped my Ocarina. So yeah, that's the run so far. Morpha is going to be a little tricky, but if you do it the way speedrunners do it, using the hammer instead of the sword, it should be fine. Theoretically. Cool. Got a fairy. Oh, well, I didn't want to collect the second fairy. Alright, see you, Shiny. Have a good night. There we go. I think you have to actually get in the water to start the fight. You have to get on one of the 4 pillars. Oh, but Divine Fury, if you're still here, I will say this. The run does require skill within Zelda games. So, that shouldn't be a problem. I just thought I'd mention it. Oh, hey, Morpha. So you're an amoeba, eh? No! Well, the hammer does work on Morpha. That's good to know. There we go. That's more or less the speedrun strategy. You pull it into a corner, and then you just trap it there by hitting it over and over again. It's easier to do with a sword, but you can do it with the hammer. There's Morpha's heart piece. Or heart container. Alright. 3 medallions down. Not bad. Huh. I guess the game only to give you the Nocturne of Shadow, the game only checks to make sure you've completed Fire and Water Temple. So I could go get the Nocturne of Shadow and do Shadow Temple. Just for hover boots, it might be worth it to go to the Shadow Temple. I like how they make up for the silent protagonist here. Did Ruta want you to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? She was just up in the tree. There we go. Nicely done on my part. I don't think I've ever managed to get that first cycle. I think usually I have to play the Sun Song. now we have fire arrows. Okay, so from here, I want to head toward the Shadow Temple. I think my biggest concern at this point, because I'm pretty sure Twin Rova can be hit with the hammer, so I think my biggest concern at this point is my biggest concern is Bongo Bongo, which is also part of the reason I wanted to, I want to take it out first. Okay. Hi there, Poe. Can you just leave me alone, please? Alright, so here we go. It's so weird, because in my head, like, there's this order that Ocarina of Time goes in. There's this order you have to complete the temples, and the Child Link timeline forces you to go in a certain order, but the Adult Link timeline is just full of possibilities for different orders you can do things in. From the very beginning, you have access to Fire and Forest Temple, as long as you get some extra things. But like Zora's Domain is open, so you can go get the Zora Tunic and the Iron Boots. Which means you can do Water Temple. So really, Fire, Water, and Forest Temple are all open to you pretty much from the beginning. Spirit Temple is also open if you get the Lens of Truth. It's really only Shadow Temple, and that only requires you to beat Fire and Water Temple. Okay. But yeah, I mean, because the way they push you to it, it's like the way they suggest you go is forest, fire, water, spirit, shadow. That's clearly the way Nintendo intended for you to play this game. But like I said, oops. Like I said, 4 of the 5 dungeons are open to you with very little requirements. If any. It's just interesting is all. Great, Nocturne of Shadow. We need Din's Fire. And so it begins. Actually, really, I don't even need that. Everything in this temple is like, I have truth, I have truth, I have truth. It's always the same skull. But it's useless to do that without first acquiring the hover boots. There are too many darn text boxes in here. Alright, there we go. I haven't actually tried defeating a Redead yet. Whoops. I put my Ocarina over my hammer. No. Okay. I keep trying to do a jump slash on him. There we go. There we go. What good did the hover boots even do me? This is just like the map, I think. Yep. Because I was just thinking about this. I'm like, oh, well, this gives me the hover boots, and that's incredibly important. But it's like, wait, What good does the hover... Like, what good do the hover boots even do me? They would have helped me... The hover boots would have helped me in 1 or 2 rooms of Water Temple. I don't know, maybe they would have helped in, like, a room in Forest Temple. Okay, well... Oh! The hammer doesn't work. And the bow doesn't work. This is a slight problem. Get me out of here. Maybe the hammer just needs a precise hit. Well... Maybe, I don't know, maybe Din's Fire is the way to go? Well, that just straight up did nothing. Oh, well... You know what? Let me look something up real quick. It just occurred to me, I may be totally screwed in this run. Weaknesses, sword bombs. Let's see. Same strategy can be used in the Shadow Temple. But there is an easier method in which Link can use the Lens of Truth, quiet from the well, to look on the ground for the shadow of the dead hand moving about underground, place a bomb on top of it. Once the bomb explodes, dead hand proceeds to come out to attack Link. It should be noted that the wave of earth created by dead hand's emergence or burrowing can injure Link. Oh, shoot. See, that's going to be a problem. Once the bomb explodes, Dead Hand proceeds to come out to attack Link. But it can't actually be hurt by bombs. This might be where I have to toss in the towel. Crap. This sucks. Oops. This sucks so bad. I came all this way. I could probably even beat Spirit Temple. But I can't beat Shadow Temple. Can I? Wait. Okay, maybe I'm being ridiculous. Well, that was a sword. I just have to sit here and let it kill me. This sucks. What? Well, we can test items from here. Testing fire arrows does no use. Arrows don't do anything. There's no way to beat him. Not without using my sword. Bombs can draw him out from underground. So there's no way to get hover boots. But maybe we don't need them. Oh. I thought I messed up. So all I have to do is get over there. We can't use glitches. That was a poor choice. That's a very poor choice right there. Literally, the sword is the only way to damage Dead Hand. With no magic. I don't think there's anything I can do. I think this is where I have to toss in the towel. That really sucks. That really sucks. I mean, unless there's some hidden target up in the sky. Or a scarecrow. But I highly doubt it. They tend to put the scarecrows in places like off to the side, places that can help. No, that doesn't do anything. Nope. That's that. I don't know. Out of curiosity, I do want to check one more thing. Let's say hypothetically I had gotten to the end of this temple. Let's say hypothetically I got to the end of the temple. So, effective weapons are arrows, ice arrows, and sword. So, it's entirely possible I could have blocked his invisible eye without being able to see it, I might add. It's entirely possible I could have blocked his invisible eye, shot him with an arrow, and won. Curious what it says about Morpha. Interesting. So... Oh. It's impervious to all weaponry besides Link's sword. And this is where the Swordless run dies. So what I'm gonna do off screen, I'm gonna see if maybe it's possible to somehow cross that gap that's right there. That gap where, like, after we push the statue, you're supposed to use hover boots. But if I could find a way to pass that gap without the hover boots, theoretically the rest of this temple should be a piece of cake. Relatively speaking. But if I can't find anything, tomorrow there will be a different Zelda game that we're playing. Oh, this just sucks. Let me just double check Twin Rova, just to make sure I could beat her. Twin Rova might have been a dead end as well. I don't know. Wait, she appears in Majora's Mask? Huh. I bet any weapon will damage her. So there's only like 1 or 2 obstacles blocking our path. Oh, that sucks. Because I don't know if Bongo Bongo could have even been defeated, even if we had gotten to him. I'm hoping there's a way to get over that gap and that this is not the end of the Swordless run. But like I said, tomorrow if there's a new game, the Swordless run is a bust. So, I mean, with glitches, it is possible to beat the game Swordless. But unless... Wait. You can enter the Shadow Temple as Kid Link. Kid Link can use Din's Fire. Kid Link can use Prelude of Shadow. That might be an avenue to explore. I'm going to look into that. That's probably the better route, because Kid Link can use Deku Sticks, which, although it doesn't say, can for sure hurt Dead Hand. So if I stock up on Deku Sticks and can get... the only thing with Kid Link... Oops, I clicked off, so it reversed my controls. The only thing with Kid Link is this. I don't know how the heck I would cross this gap as Kid Link. Adult Link can't even cross that gap. But I'll look into it. If it doesn't use any glitches, that we might have to go in as Kid Link to beat Dead Hand and finish things off as Adult Link. I think that's the most likely option glitchless here. So we'll see. I'll look into it off screen. Until then, I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm Ninjasifi, and I will see you in the next stream you show up to. Bye-bye, guys.